Welcome to the 3296 Weather Podcast, the All Things Weather podcast, where we talk to the people that live, eat, and breathe the weather. Whether severe weather is bearing down on North Texas, or you just want to know why the sky is blue, you have found the right place to learn more about the weather and how it affects you. Make sure to follow our podcast for updates and new episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or on your favorite podcast app. Now, here is your host, Jeff Bickerstaff.
Okay, so it's almost the end of 2022, and we are about to enter 2023. And weather-wise, the end of 2022 will be very calm, and the beginning of 2023 might be rather stormy, so let's get right to it. So today, pretty benign weather. It'll be warm today, it'll be high in the mid-60s, just a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday we got into the lower to mid-70s for some people. Quite a bit of showers and thunderstorms east of us, like we thought, nothing here in the Metroplex, and that will certainly be the case through Monday morning, most likely. So today, like I said, highs in the mid-60s. We'll have a west-northwest wind around 5 miles an hour. Starting out rather cool this morning. We are in the upper 40s to maybe 50 degrees. It depends on where you are. And then if you're out northwest of us, you are in the 30s. So a cool morning, but it's going to warm up into the 60s and be a very pleasant day. All right, so our next big system is going to be Monday. And initially, when we first started talking about this, the thought was most of it might be east of us, but with the model trends, we're going to back it up to the west. That has continued the backing up to the west. So now we have a decent chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday with this dry line and cold front combination. Again, you know, the dynamics are still a little iffy as far as what type of severe weather we'll see, if we see any severe weather. I think some people will see severe weather for sure. It just depends on when and where. And as far as whether it's tornadoes or hail or damaging winds, you know, whichever one of those are the most likely of those three. Again, just a little too far out for that, but there's a chance for all three of those. So it's definitely something that we're going to be watching. And the Storm Prediction Center on their day 4 outlook has put us in a 15% chance of seeing severe weather in basically from I-35 east. Now, again, that's kind of backed up over the days, and then the further east you get into East Texas and Arkansas, Louisiana, they're in a 30% chance. So definitely a significant weather event coming on Monday. It just depends on exactly how far west it starts. Now, in addition to that, the other aspect of this is rainfall. This is not going to be a flooding event by any means, but it's going to be something that we will see a decent chance of rain. Probably anywhere from a half inch west, and then from the Metroplex east, and then a lot more East Texas, probably more than an inch. So it's something that, it's not going to be a big rainfall event, but it's something that, definitely bears watching as we get into 2023. And that brings us into the New Year's Eve forecast. It's going to be very nice and pleasant, upper 50s in the evening. Really can't ask for much better weather than that. No rain to speak of. Be a little breezy. South winds about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So really, like I said, you just can't ask for better New Year's Eve, New Year's Day weather. As I mentioned in the top, I think New Year's Day will be fine. And then on Monday is when we had the potential for stormy weather and severe weather. So it's definitely something I'm going to be watching. And as we get a little closer, we will definitely have more information on that. Well, that's it for this episode of the 3296 Weather Podcast. You can follow me, your host, Jeff Bickerstaff, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch for all the latest weather information for North Texas. During severe weather events, tune into my live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for listening, and remember, I'm watching the weather so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great day and a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the 3296 Weather Podcast, brought to you by Bacon Roofing. At Bacon Roofing, we are a lot more than roofing. Visit Bacon Roofing at baconroofing.com. If you would like to be a sponsor of the show, send an email to jeff@bickerstaffins.com. That's Jeff at bickerstaffins.com. You can follow 3296 Weather on Facebook, Twitter, or 3296weather.com.